Have you noticed how certain everyday tasks feel heavier than before? Climbing a simple set of stairs seems steeper, rising from a chair takes longer, and even walking across the room sometimes leaves your legs feeling tired. Many believe this is just a normal part of aging. But here at Golden Age Health, we want you to know it's not always that simple. The truth is, while you may be eating carefully, staying active, and doing everything you've been told, there may be something silently working against you. And surprisingly, it's not about what you failed to do. Instead, it's often about what you are already doing and doing with confidence because you've been told for decades that it's healthy, that something is fruit. Now, let's be clear. Fruits are indeed full of nutrients, natural and refreshing. They have their place in a balanced diet. But not every fruit is kind to an aging body. In fact, some of the most common fruits, the ones that seem safe, familiar, and even recommended, may be slowly weakening your legs, stiffening your joints, and adding to the discomfort you've been feeling. Imagine this. You enjoy a slice of juicy pineapple thinking it's reducing inflammation, or you eat a banana after your morning walk to avoid cramps. Yet over time, you start to notice tightness in your knees, swelling in your ankles, or that dragging heaviness in your thighs. You wonder if it's just age creeping up, but could it be something else? This is the side of fruit that few people talk about. Some fruits, though packed with natural sugars and acids, can actually worsen circulation, increase inflammation, and disrupt your body's balance as it grows older. What used to nourish you in your 30s and 40s may now be a quiet burden in your 60s and beyond. Here's the challenge. The damage doesn't show up immediately. It's not like biting into one orange and suddenly feeling pain. It builds slowly, subtly. And one day you realize your legs feel weaker, your joints stiffer, and your mobility less reliable. That's when many begin to accept it as just aging. But what if the problem was sitting in your fruit bowl all along? At Golden Age Health, our mission is to bring awareness to these hidden factors. We're not here to scare you away from all fruit. Instead, we want to guide you through which ones may be harming your legs and joints, and which alternatives can truly support your strength, independence, and daily comfort. In this video, we will uncover the 7 most common fruits that seniors should avoid if they want to protect their legs and preserve mobility. We'll explain why each one, despite its reputation, can trigger problems like swelling, cramps, or stiffness. And most importantly, we'll also share healthier fruit options that actually help your body fight inflammation, support circulation, and keep your steps lighter. Because here's the good news. Aging doesn't mean giving up on vitality. The choices you make today, even something as simple as choosing the right fruit, can help you walk more comfortably tomorrow. So stay with us until the end, because this knowledge may just change the way you see your fruit bowl forever. Before we dive into the details, let me ask you something. If you care about protecting your strength and independence as you age, wouldn't you want to know the truth that no one talks about? That's exactly why Golden Age Health exists, to share the real insights that can make a difference in your daily life. So right now, if you're watching, take a moment to support this community. Click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because every week we reveal practical tips and truths designed to help you move better, feel stronger, and live with confidence. And here's something important. I want to hear from you. If this message so far resonates with your experience, type the number 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. It might seem small, but your voice matters. It helps guide what we share next, and it also reminds others that they are not alone in this journey. Think of it this way. Every comment, every like, every new subscriber helps build a community of people who are not just getting older, but growing wiser and stronger together. And that's the spirit of Golden Age Health, not just information, but shared experience. So please make sure you subscribe, leave your 1 or 0 below, and join us in spreading awareness about how the right choices, even small ones like the fruits you eat, can transform your health. Now, let's begin uncovering the first fruit on our list. one that many believe reduces inflammation but can, in reality, quietly harm your legs over time. Fruit 1. Pineapple, the hidden irritant. Pineapple is loved for its tropical flavor and reputation as a natural anti-inflammatory because of bromelain. Many seniors even eat it believing it will calm pain and reduce swelling. But here's what most don't realize: this sweet, juicy fruit can quietly work against aging legs. Pineapple is naturally high in sugars and acids. For a younger person with strong circulation, those elements are less concerning. But as the body ages, blood vessels become more fragile. A sudden spike in natural sugar from pineapple can strain those vessels, especially the tiny ones that feed your legs and feet. Over time, that means less oxygen, weaker muscles, and a heavier feeling when walking. And then there's the acidity. The acid in pineapple can act like fuel on an existing fire. If you already have joint inflammation, arthritis, or stiffness, pineapple may quietly worsen that burning sensation in the knees, hips, or ankles. Tip: if you enjoy pineapple occasionally, eat it with a protein or a handful of nuts. This slows the sugar spike and reduces its impact. Never eat pineapple on an empty stomach if you are over 60, as the acid can irritate your joints more quickly. Another hidden issue: bromelain, the very enzyme that gives pineapple its anti-inflammatory reputation, can interact with certain medications, especially blood thinners. This means it can either make the drug too strong or too weak. Many seniors taking daily medications may not know this subtle risk. The problem with pineapple is not obvious pain. It's the silent, gradual weakening that only shows up later: swelling in your ankles after a walk, tightness in your calves after sitting, or that dull ache that doesn't go away. This is why pineapple, though natural and refreshing, belongs on the list of fruits to limit after 60. Fruit 2. Bananas, the muscle imposter. Bananas are famous for being a quick energy source, rich in potassium, and even recommended for stopping cramps. But for seniors, this soft, sweet fruit may not always be the ally it appears to be. The main issue lies in its rapid sugar release. Bananas are packed with natural sugar and fast-digesting carbohydrates. When eaten, they can raise blood sugar quickly, followed by an insulin response that aging bodies handle poorly. Over time, this repeated cycle weakens circulation and adds to inflammation in the legs. Instead of protecting muscles, bananas can leave you with a heavy, dragging sensation in the thighs and stiffness in the calves, especially after meals. Some seniors even notice their ankles swelling when bananas are part of their daily routine. Tip: if you do enjoy bananas, choose them slightly green rather than overripe. Less ripe bananas have a lower glycemic impact. Pairing a small portion with Greek yogurt or nut butter can also balance their effect. Another overlooked issue is fluid retention. Bananas encourage the body to hold onto water, which can be especially uncomfortable for those with heart conditions. This can show up as swollen feet and tight joints. Bananas aren't harmful in every case, but eaten daily and in large portions, they can slowly deplete strength instead of restoring it. The myth that they are always muscle-friendly needs to be reconsidered for seniors. Fruit 3. Grapes, the tiny sugar trap. Grapes look harmless, small, juicy, easy to snack on. They're praised for being heart-healthy and rich in antioxidants, but hidden inside these little fruits is a sugar that can quietly create trouble: fructose. Fructose is absorbed by the liver, and when there's too much, it turns into fat and uric acid. For seniors, that uric acid can build up in the joints, causing painful stiffness and gout-like symptoms. Have you ever felt that sudden sharp pain in your big toe at night or unexpected stiffness in your calves? Grapes could be one reason. Because they're bite-sized, it's easy to eat too many without noticing. 2 or 3 cups in one sitting isn't unusual, but that adds up to a heavy sugar load quickly. This can worsen inflammation, slow circulation, and make every step more uncomfortable. Tip: if you can't give up grapes completely, treat them as an occasional treat and limit yourself to a small handful. Always balance them with a source of fiber like a slice of whole grain toast or a small salad, so the sugar doesn't hit your bloodstream all at once. The danger with grapes is their deceptive size. They feel light, but the effect on the body is anything but. Over time, those sugars contribute to stiff joints, swelling around the ankles, and reduced flexibility. Fruit 4. Watermelon, the false hydrator. Watermelon is nearly all water, low in calories, and seems like the perfect summer snack. But beneath its refreshing surface is a hidden challenge for seniors. Watermelon has a very high glycemic index, which means it can raise blood sugar almost as quickly as candy. For aging bodies where insulin control is weaker, this creates repeated spikes that wear down circulation and increase inflammation. The result: fatigue in the legs shortly after eating, swelling around the ankles, and that dull pain when climbing stairs. Seniors who think they're hydrating with watermelon may actually be adding strain to their joints and muscles. Tip: if you enjoy watermelon, eat a small slice with seeds, as they contain fiber and slow absorption. Avoid eating it in large amounts at night, when the body is less able to handle sugar spikes. Another problem is portion size. Because watermelon feels light, it's easy to eat slice after slice. But each piece carries natural sugar that adds up quickly. Over time, this can mean heavier legs, stiffness, and swelling that feels unexplained. Watermelon is refreshing to the taste but draining to the body. For seniors, it is a silent burden on circulation and mobility. Fruit 5. Oranges, the acid attack. Oranges are symbols of health. Packed with vitamin C, they're often linked with stronger immunity. But for seniors, oranges can quietly irritate the joints. Citrus fruits like oranges are highly acidic. That acid can worsen inflammation in delicate joint tissues, especially if arthritis or stiffness is already present. What starts as mild morning stiffness in the knees or hips can gradually become daily discomfort. Even orange juice, often seen as a healthy breakfast choice, can be a hidden problem. The combination of citric acid and natural sugar creates blood sugar swings and irritation in the joints. Over time, that leads to swelling and pain in the legs. Tip: if you enjoy oranges, eat them whole instead of as juice. The fiber slows down sugar absorption and makes them gentler on your system. Limit yourself to half an orange if you notice leg discomfort. The hardest part is that seniors often eat oranges believing they are doing something good, but the subtle acid impact can add up until every step feels a little heavier. This is why oranges, though healthy for many, belong to the caution list for aging joints. Fruit 6. Green apples, the sour strain. Green apples are often seen as the healthier apple, lower in sugar and crisp in taste. But for seniors, they carry risks hidden in their acidity. The sour flavor comes from malic acid, which can irritate sensitive tissues in aging bodies. For many seniors, this shows up as hip pain after a snack, stiffness in the knees, or even restless legs at night. Green apples also still contain natural sugar. For slower metabolisms, that sugar creates blood sugar fluctuations that drain energy and weaken muscle response. This can result in nighttime cramps or a tired, heavy feeling when climbing stairs. Tip: if you want to eat apples, choose red or cooked apples instead. Baking or stewing apples reduces acidity, making them easier on joints and digestion. Always avoid eating green apples late at night. The problem with green apples is their image of health. They look pure, clean, and safe. But the quiet toll they take on senior joints can make daily life harder without you realizing why. Fruit 7. Mango, the sugar bomb. Mango is sweet, tropical, and irresistible, but it's also one of the highest sugar fruits. For seniors, that means a rapid rise in blood sugar followed by an insulin crash. Each sugar spike triggers inflammation, especially in the joints and soft tissues around the ankles, knees, and hips. Over time, this can lead to burning toes, swollen feet, and weaker steps. Mango feels light and refreshing, so it's easy to eat too much. But the body doesn't care about how light it feels. It reacts to the sugar load, creating silent damage. Tip: If you must enjoy mango, pair a few slices with avocado or nuts. The healthy fats slow the sugar release. Never eat an entire mango in one sitting if you're over 60. While mango brings joy and flavor, it can quietly steal away strength from your legs if eaten often. This is why it belongs among the 7 fruits seniors should approach with caution. Now that we've looked at the 7 fruits that can quietly weaken your legs, let's shift to the positive side. Because avoiding certain fruits is only half the answer. The real solution is choosing the right ones that actively support your joints, circulation, and energy. At Golden Age Health, we believe small, smart swaps make the biggest difference. Let's explore the fruits that can truly help seniors stay strong and mobile. Berries, nature's anti-inflammatory allies. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries may be small, but they are loaded with antioxidants and plant compounds that fight inflammation. Unlike fruits that cause sugar spikes, berries release energy slowly, protecting your circulation and keeping your legs energized. They also help combat stiffness, making every step feel lighter. Tip: add a handful of berries to oatmeal or yogurt in the morning. This not only gives you a powerful anti-inflammatory start to your day, but also stabilizes blood sugar. Cherries, gentle relief for joints. Cherries are known to lower uric acid levels in the body, reducing the risk of painful gout flare-ups. They soothe aching joints and help ease that burning feeling in the knees or toes. But remember, moderation is key. A small handful is enough to help without overloading on sugar. Tip: snack on fresh cherries in the afternoon instead of reaching for juice or dried fruit, which often contain added sugars. Avocado, the fruit that feeds your joints. Yes, avocado is technically a fruit, and it is one of the most beneficial for seniors. Avocados are rich in healthy fats that cushion the joints, reduce inflammation, and regulate insulin. This means you get stable energy without the roller coaster of sugar highs and crashes. Tip: mash avocado on whole grain toast or add slices to your salad. Pairing it with vegetables enhances nutrient absorption. Papaya, easy on the stomach, gentle on the joints. Papaya contains natural enzymes that aid digestion and reduce inflammation throughout the body. For seniors who often struggle with heavy or acidic fruits, papaya is soothing and easy to handle. It's kind to the stomach and to the joints at the same time. Tip: enjoy papaya as a morning snack or blend it into a smoothie with yogurt. It's especially good after meals to help your body process food more smoothly. Pears, the balanced energy fruit. Pears bring a natural sweetness without overwhelming your system. They are high in fiber, which slows down sugar absorption, and they provide steady energy to your muscles. This means you can enjoy a touch of sweetness without paying the price of stiffness or swelling later. Tip: slice a pear and pair it with a handful of walnuts. This simple combination balances blood sugar and gives you lasting strength through the afternoon. When you replace the harmful fruits with these supportive ones, you don't just avoid discomfort. You actively fuel your body to move more freely, to climb stairs without fear, and to wake up with less stiffness. The right fruits won't weigh you down, they'll lift you up. Your fruit bowl should be a source of healing, not hidden pain. Choosing wisely means choosing strength, stability, and a healthier tomorrow. If you've stayed with us this far, it tells me something important. You care deeply about your strength, your independence, and your future health. And that's exactly what the Golden Age Health Channel is here for, to remind you that it's never too late to make choices that bring back energy, mobility, and confidence. Aging doesn't mean surrendering to pain or stiffness. It means becoming smarter about how you live each day. Sometimes, that starts with something as small as looking at the fruit on your plate in a new way. The foods that once worked for you may not serve you anymore, but that doesn't mean you're powerless. It means you have the wisdom to adapt. Think about what we've covered today. 7 fruits that may seem harmless but can slowly weaken your legs, strain your joints, and steal away your comfort. But alongside them, there are fruits that do the opposite. They support circulation, reduce inflammation, and help your legs carry you with strength. The key isn't giving up everything you enjoy. It's about balance and awareness. One decision at a time, one meal at a time, you can shift your body back toward vitality. That's the true power of mindful eating. Less swelling, less stiffness. More mornings where you rise with energy. More afternoons where walking feels natural again. And remember, you are not alone in this journey. Thousands of others are watching, learning, and making changes alongside you. When you comment, when you share your story, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping someone else who may feel the same struggles but doesn't yet know what to do. So before you go, let's take action together. If today's message opened your eyes, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback matters more than you realize. And don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the Golden Age Health channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the practical, life-changing guidance we share here. Your legs carry your independence. Treat them with care, and they will continue to carry you forward. Stay strong, stay mindful, and remember, every wise choice is an investment in a healthier tomorrow.